Oh my goodness. Are we live? We're live. Hi. I'm going to turn this off for a minute. There's a fucking mess behind me. Oh, sorry, it's that way. Let me just. A night stream. Yeah, not too long. Cheyenne, how you doing though, girl? Hold on, I gotta untangle these headphones because they are a hot mess right now. And if I don't untangle them, I won't be able to, well, hear myself. Ooh, this is so pretty. So pretty. I've been testing a bunch of nail products. Hey, Angel. Hey, Winky. Andy Cruz in the house. What's up, Andy Cruz? Andy Cruz. I got paint all over my hands. I probably should have washed that off before I went live, huh? Hold on. I'm trying to untangle these headphones. How's everybody doing? What is going on in the world today? Besides, like, half of California is burning down, which is so fucking sad. I don't care who, I don't care who you are. Going through a fire like that is fucking devastating. I had like a minor fire in my house one time and it was horrible. So I can't even imagine what these people are going through right now. Like, oh my God, it's just terrible. So sad. So sad. This is so pretty. I ordered a new gel polish. Ooh, Andy Cruz, member for 31 months. Andy, are those fires by you? What's up, Capone? Oh my God. So scary. Hey, Janelle. Janelle, what time is it by you? Are my eyes and ears mistaken? I know, right? I'm never live at night, but today I am because I don't feel like freezing my ass off tonight, so I stayed home. I gotta show you guys what I was doing today. Hold on a second. I told you guys I'm trying to get in. Oh, thanks, Andy, for the super sticker. I appreciate that. I can't see the sticker though. Hold on. I'm gonna go on my phone so I could see it. Let me see what it is. I can't. It doesn't show you on here. Oh, you're not near it? Okay, thank God. Hey, Miss Blue, how you doing? Sparkplug Jackie, did I say hi to you? I think I did. All right, so hold on a second. It's so cold out, dude. Sorry, my nose is all stuffed up. Let me see Andy's super sticker. I don't even know what they look like. Ah, it's a cool little guy with sunglasses. Okay, now I can see. So this is what I was doing today. Hold on a second. I told you guys I'm trying to get into like craft show type things. So I made myself a sign for my shit. Here, can you guys see it? Pretty cool. I fucked it up though. My transfer tape for my vinyl is so it's so old that it doesn't pick the vinyl up anymore. So it got a little, you guys probably can't even see it, but that annoys the shit out of me. There's like a little wrinkle right there. But I only had like just enough to make the word in that, gold vinyl, and the rest. I wanted to do it like 3D, but I realized I would have to invest a lot in my Cricut because I don't have the right type of blade on it. But so I just did it like straight up vinyl. I bought the background part from what do you call it? From fucking Michael's. So, and I lost, oh my God, it was such a nightmare to do this because my transfer tape is just so fucking old, dude. It's like 10 years old and I think the glue has just like degraded on it. So there's a couple of letters like the E is like not perfect because I had to like put it down by hand, but I'm pretty happy about that. So we got that. I'm trying to get into like craft fairs. Don't mind the fucking disastrous mess behind me. And then I'm working on these. These are going to be the next candle coming out. There's nothing in there now, but they'll have 2 wicks. It's pretty big, as you could see, next to my giant head. Just in comparison, I guess this was one of my Christmas candles. This one's a lot wider, so you get a lot more. And it's going to have 2 wicks. And it's going to be in this scent called Pink Sugar that just smells, oh my God, so good. So we got that going on. I just got to paint these for Valentine's Day, I guess. I don't know. I'm not really, you guys know me. I'm not really big into Valentine's Day. You like my junk pile back here? This is where it just keeps throwing things. But I could give you guys a finger. Who the fuck has fingers on their desk? I do. This is a practice finger for like if you're doing nails. So, and you guys see I have paint on my hands. I was just trying out a new gel that I got from Amazon, from my little Amazon crazy thing. Actually, yeah, I got a bunch of stuff. So, oh my God. Yeah, right. I got a finger. I have a whole hand somewhere. There's a fucking hand. Oh, it's like buried back there. I have to organize this room. Like, this is like the junk room that everybody in my family has one, where you just like keep throwing shit. Like, there's just shit everywhere. And then my chair. I could barely like roll my chair out because there's so much shit. My printers are over here. It's my office slash closet slash nail room. I bought a 3-wick candle at Walmart, but it burned unevenly. Really? You know why? Did you trim your wicks, Andy? Because that's number one. But I've had that happen to me before, where I've bought candles and they just haven't burned. Even the store candles can be fucked up sometimes because, like, it's never perfect. But anyway, 24 degrees. All right, I'm going to turn this off because I look like a fucking hot mess. But how's everybody doing? Dude, so, all right, I don't know if you guys are into this, but I was watching the, what the fuck is it called? Hold on, I don't want to get the name wrong. So, all right, I'm subscribed to Holly Madison. Do you guys know who that is? You know who Holly Madison is, right? From Playboy, from The Girls Next Door, years ago. So I've been subscribed to her channel for like ever. She started a podcast with the other girl that was on the show. What's her name? Bridget, right? So anyway, I've been listening to their podcast. I've been like just listening to their podcast. They go over what it was like, I guess, you know, living in the Playboy Mansion. But not only that, also during the time where they're like filming the show. So they kind of start off from them, you know, how they got involved in Playboy and into the house. And it's really fucked up, dude. So that led me to then, I listened to Crystal Hefner, who is the girl who ended up marrying Hugh Hefner after the other girls left, right? The original girls, well, not the original, but the original Girls Next Door girls, Holly, Kendra, and Bridget, right? When they left, there was these two twins and then Crystal Hefner who came in. And they tried, I guess, kind of doing the show, but it really, I don't know. I didn't watch it after that because I was like, I don't know. It's always weird when they change the cast of characters like that. You know, it's like they started the show and I remember watching the show back in the day, and like as much as like as a girl, okay, so we're all girls are very judgy, I think. Like we could look at like really pretty girls and you think to yourself like, oh, she probably has an attitude, you know, you just I feel like we automatically think that as women, especially when you're younger. I don't feel that way so much anymore, but I feel like, you know, pretty girls could be like intimidating, or you could feel, you know what I'm saying? You could look at them and be like, oh, they're just, you know, blonde bimbos or whatever. But I actually ended up, like, when I watched the show, I actually ended up liking the girls. Like, I liked all the girls on the show. You know, Kendra was a bit annoying sometimes because I think she was immature at the time. But I actually ended up liking Holly Madison. And believe it or not, Holly Madison ended up getting diagnosed with autism as an older adult. She went and got diagnosed as an autistic, you know, high functioning autistic person, which is interesting. And anyway, so Crystal Hefner, all right, back to her. I listened to her book. It's on here if you want to listen to it. It's, you know, it's kind of interesting. She tells the whole story about her, you know, getting married to Hugh Hefner, and like her story is similar to Holly Madison's stories. I read her book like a long time ago. Her story is very similar to her, you know, Holly Madison's story, because Holly basically wrote her book, you know, years before. Actually, Crystal, I think, was still in the Playboy mansion when Holly Madison wrote her book. And so she was still kind of in the brainwashing and shit. But anyway, I started listening now to this show on A&E called, hold on a second. Let me just get the name of it. I think it's called Secrets of Playboy. So I'm like listening. I know a lot of the story, okay, and how all these girls get sucked in. They're kind of plucked from obscurity, okay? Pretty girls that are either, models somewhere or they're trying out for Playboy. They want to be in the magazine. And so, that's how they end up there living there. And here's one thing that I didn't even realize, but Hugh Hefner died 1 month before the Me Too movement happened, okay? And it's really sick because I feel like through that show we kind of started to like accept that like his lifestyle was normal and kind of just quirky, and we were like, oh, it's just this fun silly show. But once you start hearing the real stories about what was going down behind the scenes, it's so fucking sick. So I'm like listening to this show for the last couple of hours. I'm kind of like binge watching the episodes, right? And I'm like, all right, I know the story is about the drugs and the girls and the sex that they had, which is so fucking gross, dude. Like, I'm sorry, there's just nothing in me that sounds appealing about that lifestyle. Like, I feel bad for the girls because I feel like a lot of them were probably just in a really desperate situation where they either just wanted to be famous or they just wanted to make money. And so they kind of got like sucked into this life. Oh, I was just went live, Purple Rain. I feel like they kind of just got sucked into this life, and you go into the mansion. Every girl kind of describes it the same, where it's like they got invited to the parties, right? They show up at the parties, and it's like a world like you've never seen before in your life. There's all famous people there. It's, the house is crazy at the Playboy Mansion. I'm saying, like, the backyard, the animals, the zoo, the pool, all the shit, right? All the decorations, the drinks, all that shit. And you're like, oh, this doesn't seem bad. And then a lot of them got like kind of handpicked by Hugh Hefner out of the crowd for whatever reason, and maybe because he's probably, they say he's a narcissist, right? So maybe he could spot weak people from like miles away. I don't know, but he pulls these women, out of basic obscurity, and then in some cases, I think he had people kind of research these girls, and then he would, because like his staff was in on some of this sick shit. That's what I'm learning through this fucking this show that I'm watching. It's just so fucked up, dude. So like then he would pull them in, right? And like within the first night, they would have to come up to the room and like have sex with him, which is fucking gross, dude. When he was younger, they had one of the ex-girlfriends on the show, right? And this was like back in the 70s. Her name was Barbie Benton. And I think there was about 30 years difference between him and her back then, And like this is back in like, I don't know, the 80s or something. He was dating her. And like she looks old now, And dude, this guy was so old. He was born the same year as my grandmother. So now when and I didn't know that until just now, like recently, like I knew he was an old man, but I never thought of it in those terms of like how old is he exactly compared to like who. He's the same age as my fucking grandmother. 1926 he was born, right? And I'm like, oh, that's so fucking gross, dude. That's so fucking gross. Like some of these girls, all right, Holly Madison's my age, but I think Crystal Hefner was about she was born 1986, I think, so she's a couple of years younger than me. But like these girls were 19 when he was like pulling them in. Now the difference between him and maybe like I guess an Epstein type character, from what I understand, is that he was bringing in young but legally young girls. All right, and there was one story on this show about this girl that was living in the house, not because she was trying out for Playboy or he, trying to be a girlfriend or anything like that. She got kind of, pulled there because her dad was his doctor, like his like personal physician who was just living in the house. And so when she was 15, she ended up like getting a crush on one of his girlfriends, right? I guess she was a lesbian. And then he pulled her in the room. Barbie Benton was pretty. She was very unique looking. So wait, so I'm listening to this whole fucking thing. This is where it gets fucked up, okay? Because I'm listening to this whole fucking thing and I'm like, all right, part of me thinks to myself, like, there's only so bad you could feel for these girls because, like, I'm trying to imagine myself, getting in a situation like that. Thankfully, I've never been like in a desperate situation where I really needed money, or, you know, like I didn't have a place to live. Like that's what it was with a lot of these girls. They were, you know, out on their own, or they couldn't really afford to be out on their own. And, you know, they were living with their, like in Crystal Hefner's, you know, case, she was living with her mom, and they were moving apartment to apartment. Her dad passed away. Her boyfriend passed away. And, you know, I guess she felt like she just wasn't going anywhere in life. And then she gets invited to this party, and it's like, you know, you're coming from living in an apartment to like now this, you know, huge house and all this shit. And then, all right, so I have to sleep with an old man, you know, like, I guess, I don't know. I've never been desperate enough in a situation like that. So I don't know what it feels like, but I just can't, at the same time, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I could picture myself being that desperate that I'd be like, you know, let me just do this. Like with this old man, like it's so fucking gross, dude. It's just such a gross thought to sleep with this old man. So then, all right, I'm listening to the story. They have like women that worked at the Playboy bunny, you know, clubs. They had the Playboy clubs. So they had the girls that dressed up in the Playboy bunny costumes. And that's like a whole nother side piece story where like these girls are getting harassed by like these members that are, you know, key holders of the clubs. Like it's just so fucked up. I really suggest you guys watch the videos. It's on A&E. You can watch it for free. And there's really not that many commercials, which I was shocked, because anytime I watch like shows like this on like the apps, it's like you feel like you're just watching a million commercials all the time. Theirs isn't that bad. I mean, there's been a few, but not like some other apps. Anyway, so they're talking about this woman named was it Linda Lovelace? I think that was her name. And oh my god, so fucking disturbing. So him and like a bunch of his friends, this is so fucking gross. So like trigger warning here. I hate trigger warnings, but I'm just going to give it. Okay. Him and a bunch of his friends like get her all fucked up on drugs and everything like that. They bring her into the house. Now this is coming from one of the girlfriends at the time. This is probably back in like the 70s or 80s. And all of a sudden a German Shepherd appears in the house. And they make her do disgusting things orally to the dog, and they all sit there and fucking watch. How fucking gross is that? That's when I was like, okay, like this is just taking it to another fucking level. You know what I'm saying? Ugh, so disgusting. So disgusting. I was like, wait, I had to rewind it. I was like, did I just fucking hear that right? Did they just say what I thought they said? Yes, they said it. And I'm like, this is so fucking gross, dude. This is so disgusting. What the fuck? Ugh, Linda Lovelace is Deep Throat. Is she? I don't know. I mean, I don't know who she is. I've heard the name before, but like, I have no idea, because I know absolutely nothing about like famous people from like back in the day. I'm not really good with that shit. But I was like, oh my god, this is so fucking gross. You want to know something else? He got his fucking start, okay? Playboy started because he bought photographs of Marilyn Monroe from a photographer who had taken nude photographs of her for this calendar, okay? He didn't fucking pay her. He didn't fucking pay her. And then, wait, you want to hear how much more sick this is? Those girls that did they did the Girls Next Door show, they didn't get fucking paid, dude. Like, so they got I think it was the first season, I believe, they didn't get paid at all, okay? Then after that, they got like a very minuscule amount of money from that. So it's like, he didn't really give these girls, like everybody's like, oh, he gave them all this money. And it's like, well, he also exploited the shit out of them, right? He didn't really give them that much money. He gave them, you know, maybe $1,000 a week, which, okay, I'm going back to like early 2000s. I guess that's good money back then, you know, especially, it's okay money. In that money though, right? In that $1,000 that he was giving to these girls a week, it was a clothing allowance. So like they had to buy these outfits that they had to wear, like these sexy outfits. And then they had to pay for their hair to be done. Their nails had to be done a certain way. They had to have like just pale pink nails, like a Barbie doll almost. And I mean, basically what they all look like, right? They all look like these blonde Barbie dolls, and that's what he wanted. And it's just, oh, it's so fucking sick, dude. It's so sick, man. And I'm thinking about Diddy, right? Because they said, "Hey, Kay, can you?" They said that he had what do you call it? Cameras in the house, okay? Photographs of these women. Like he would take pictures of them when they would go out, right? Every Thursday night, they would go out, and then the girls, they would be in the limo, and he would tell the girls, "Well, you got to spread your legs," and he would take pictures of them, or take your shirt off and take pictures of them, and then those pictures then became like his collateral against these girls. And then they ended up getting brainwashed. And that's where like I was listening to Crystal Hefner, okay? Because she like several times in her book, she said that she, willingly went there, and you got to keep that in mind. A lot of these women like willingly walked into that house and knew what they were getting themselves into, yet kept, stayed there. And I guess in a sense, like they just became dependent on him. It's just so gross. Like his abuse of power is absolutely disgusting. But the girls themselves, you feel bad for them, but at the same time, you're like, well, you kind of got yourself in this situation. Like I can't picture myself getting into a situation like that. Like I'm just so disgusted by like that age difference thing. I don't think I could get past that, even if I was somehow benefiting from it. I just don't think I would be able to do that. Like to compromise my morals and beliefs, I just don't think I would be able to sleep with an old man in a room filled with strangers, right? Because that's essentially what these girls had to do. They had to sleep with him, and then they would bring new girls home from the club all the time, and then those girls would like be in on the action. So now you're like not just you're not just getting involved in like sleeping with an old man by yourself. You're sleeping with all these other people. Nobody's being tested. There's no protection being used. Like, I mean, oh, it's fucking gross. Gross. Absolutely disgusting. A lot of them, probably had to get drunk and high and all this other shit just to even be in that room, Oh man, it's fucking gross. Hey, Alicia. Oh, it's just disgusting. It's fucking disgusting. It's just so sick, man. It's like this guy, people like hailed him as like the man, It's like, oh, he's got all these girlfriends and shit. And it's like, I don't know. I feel like this day and age, like that would never fucking happen, I think it truly. No, you want to know who really got fucked up from it? It would be the twins, okay? Now, there was a few sets of twins. I'm talking about the most recent set of twins, and I forget their name. I think it was the Shannon twins, and they were his, quote-unquote girlfriends prior to Crystal coming around and then ending up to be the last girlfriend and only girlfriend. And that's a whole nother story that I find really fascinating, even though she seems a little too victim-y in a sense, and I'll explain that after, but she ended up being the last girlfriend. Anyway, the twins were there, and then they left, while she was there, and they had to like do shit with each other. Like they're sisters, dude. They're fucking sisters. And they were in the room together. So you're now talking not only like this disgusting, relationship between a 80-something-year-old man and a young girl that's 19 years old, because they were 19 when they moved in there. You're talking incest now. Oh my God, it's fucking gross. I mean, they gotta be fucked up from that, dude. That's gotta fuck with your head. And I don't know their story. I believe they're featured on this series, so I haven't gotten through. I've only gotten to like, I think maybe about, 10 episodes. I mean, 6 episodes in. So when I get further in, I'll know. It's like me. I'm just woke up 3 weeks ago. What do you mean? Are you sleeping? If I had to sleep in an old deer, I'd rather be in a room full of people. I sure wouldn't want to be alone with him. I know, right? Isn't that like, I don't know. Well, that's why a lot of the girls would try to go get other girls, right? Because which is kind of fucked up too, right? Because they didn't want to do it. So they would like try to pull other girls in to have those girls be the ones that had to like sleep with him. Ugh. And he would do everything the same every time. It was Oh, you're saying it's like just woke up 3 weeks ago. No, chick, I knew about this. I read Holly Madison's book years ago. I'm just saying, I'm just watching this series now, so it's just disgusting. But yeah, I read her book back in shit. It had to be like 2 years ago. I mean, I knew the story. I didn't know, I never, knew Crystal Hefner's story, but I knew the whole story behind Playboy and all the shit that was going on. I'm just sharing it with you guys. I don't know if anybody else fucking watched this shit. But it's really just disgusting, man. It's so fucking gross. It's so gross. And it is a thing that's kind of going on right now, because you're talking, we got this whole thing going on with Diddy right now, right? Where you kind of have the same thing going on. You have some guy who is just completely fucking abusing his power. And I think the difference with Diddy and Hugh Hefner is that Diddy, it just seems more insidious because he was a music guy, okay? And you think of famous people, you're like, they obviously are gonna have a lot of women throwing themselves at them and shit just because they're rich and they're famous, right? But like Hugh Hefner, I don't know why, I think people accepted it because, Playboy, and it's like, oh, naked women, like, I don't know. I think people were more accepting of it. I always wondered why he got married at the end of his life to this girl, especially the girl that left, right? He didn't ask her to marry him. Like, he just gave her a ring, and then it was kind of assumed that they were going to be married. And, he controlled the narrative all the time. So it was like, she never actually said yes. I didn't know this. She ran away with Dr. Phil's fucking son, which is just crazy, right? For like a year, I believe. And then he ended up calling her, or having his secretary call her Mary. And Mary's the one that pulled him back, her back in, kind of. And then she ends up coming back. She ends up marrying him. And I always wondered, like, why at 80 something years old did you get married? And then after listening to a couple of her interviews and reading her book and everything, like, I didn't read it, I listened to it. But after listening to the book, it all made sense to me. I was like, oh, he wanted somebody around at the end of his life, because as much people as he was like surrounded by, right, he was lonely. He was a really fucking lonely man, so who's gonna take care of you at the end of your life? Your wife is, if your wife is around. Your husband is, if your husband's around. You know what I'm saying? So like, he needed somebody there to take care of him. The fucked up part about it is that, and this is all, what she says, I don't know if this is 100% true. I mean, she definitely made money from, and benefited from being married to him. I mean, he started giving her more money. He bought a house, okay? So she definitely financially, obviously, gained. And then she started investing the money that she was getting and kind of squirreling it away. And it was more than just $1,000 a week at that point in time. And she even got it to the point where he was direct depositing it right into her account. But anyway, she had to sign a prenup before she married him. And so, she kind of just became his caretaker. And I think also part of the reason why he married her specifically was because her dad had passed away when she was young. And so I felt maybe he thought that, okay, she's like experienced this kind of losing somebody before. I don't know. It's really fascinating, the story, because it's just like, dude, like, how do you get sucked up into this shit? Like, I just can't picture myself ever being that fucking desperate. But then again, I don't live in LA. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what that life is like at all. And I don't want to know what it's like. I've never been into that kind of shit. So I don't know. I could never see myself just sleeping with an old man, just to have somewhere to live. And maybe a fucking car, like, I just can't see myself ever getting to that fucking point in my life. Like, that's just gross. It's fucking gross. I don't look down necessarily at the girls though, because I feel like, they I don't know, their situations in life. Like, everybody's gotta do what they gotta do to survive. That's really what it is. And some people, I'm sure, were seeking fame, but there's a few of them, like Holly Madison. I like her and I respect her, and I've been like, I don't want to say a fan because I'm not like fucking going to her fucking shows or anything like that. But I'm just saying, like, she's interesting to listen to. She's actually an interesting person to listen to and to hear her speak and everything like that. Because she's on the show. I thought she was. I mean, you could clearly tell, right, when you watched the show back in the day that these women were like in this brainwashing. Like, it was obvious to anybody who watched it. But she seemed to have like the most, I don't know, robotic kind of personality. And then to see that, like, that's not even close to who she is, actually. And it's almost like you could see if you watch them now versus when they were on the show, they all seem really fucking brainwashed. Like, and you could see it. They're like all just like smiling, and, you could tell that it's all just a fucking show, basically. Like, even interviews, if you saw interviews with them outside of the show, it's very weird. Just watch the interviews, or like the episode of Cribs that Holly Madison did. It's just fucking weird, man. You're not doing 90s fan club meetup. No, KB Bells, I don't go to 90s con or anything, I only believe 20% of what they say. Really? See, I feel at this point they have no fucking reason to lie. I feel like, look, dude, obviously there was some crazy shit going down there. And when there's a lot of people who are all saying the same thing and telling the same story, I mean, it's gotta be true. I think a lot of the stories cover up how gross it really was. They can't be proud of it. Yeah, but Ems, if you read their books, like they're talking about that shit, like the gross shit. You know what I'm saying? They waited till he was dead. Well, no, Holly wrote her book while he was still alive. But the wife, yeah, she waited. She said she promised him. That's why I'm saying with her, I'm a little like, because she's like a little too like, oh, I'm a victim. Like, I don't know. Holly Madison, like, I feel like she has like a lot more of a realistic take on it, where she's like, she was in it, but she kind of knew the whole time. I feel like she's just like a little more honest about what her intentions were. Like the girl Bridget, she's really honest about her intentions. Like, she's like, I wanted to be in the fucking Playboy. I wanted to be the centerfold. That's why I was fucking there. That was like her lifelong dream, and that's why she fucking ended up there. Holly's pretty honest too about her, why she was there. And the girl Crystal, she's a little, I don't know how to explain it, but there's just something a little different where I feel like, girl, like, you could have left. Like, you were gone already, you left. And then you went back. I don't know, girl. And like, you married him? Like, come on. After experience just a short time in the NFL environment, I believe them. Yeah, girl, like, these famous people have no boundaries, some of them, they just... I guess the more money you have, the more power you have, the more control you have over people. Like, scary, when you think about it. Not all abusers abuse all. What do you mean, Sarah? When he published nude photos of Brooke Shields when she was a child. Oh, did he do that? Yeesh. Yeah, there is a price for fame. I would never be that desperate, I guess, Like, Holly Madison, she admits that she wanted to be famous and that she wanted, she thought that this was like a stepping stone for her, and that, she would just endure it. And then, they all seem pretty grossed out by the fact that they had to have sex with this man. Like, they were basically, if you really think about it, they were basically paid prostitutes, no? They really were. God, I would not want to live in that world, in that fucking Hollywood, fucking Holly weird. I guess that's why they call it that, right? Holly weird. Because I just can't ever picture that fucking being my life, ever. Like, it just sounds horrible to me. It makes you really appreciate just having a normal life, I guess. When you hear these stories, you're like, oh, you know what? I'm kind of glad that I'm just like a normal fucking person. I'm just a normal person. There was 10 or 11 in those photos. His photographer took them and her mother allowed it. Oh my God, that's so gross. Well, it's the same thing he did to fucking Marilyn Monroe. And then he's buried next to her. He exploited the shit out of her, you know? And it's just so gross. It's just so fucking gross. Today I got out of bed for 20 minutes. You're all right, Sarah? Hanging in there? So yeah, anyway, if you guys are interested though, I was just watching it and I was like binge watching it and I'm like, oh, this is something, you know, cool that we could, you know, kind of discuss on here instead of the usual shit that we discuss, right? You know, so I figured that was a interesting thing. And you guys definitely, if you're interested in like discussing it further, hey, just sad all the time. Yeah, Sarah, I've been there, girl. I totally get it. Like, you know, it's it's horrible. It's horrible. They also use drugs that made them do things. Yeah, like he would hand out Quaaludes. That was more back in like the, you know, I guess leading up into the early 2000s. You want to know one crazy thing? I went back and I started watching whatever old episodes of Girls Next Door that I could find on here. And I'm looking at the clothing and I'm like, oh my God, like people are wearing shit like that again. I just hope to God, okay, I'm fine with the bell bottoms. I mean, whatever, fine. They're coming back in style. I see a lot of people wearing them, the wide leg jeans, that's fine. But for the love of God, please, please, just leave the fucking low-rise jeans in the early 2000s. We do not need that back. We just don't fucking ever need that back. Everybody looked so weird. Like they had these oddly long torsos and like really short fucking legs. Which, by the way, I tried getting a pair of these pants the other day. I see other women wearing them, okay? And they fucking just look weird on me. I'll show you guys. Hold on a second. And you guys tell me, because I think they look fucking weird, okay? Hold on. Let me see if I can find the picture now, or did I delete it? They have to write these fucking reviews, okay, for Amazon. And I actually got this really cute dress. I don't know if I want to show you guys the picture, because it looks terrible in the picture that I took. Hold on. All right, granted, I'm not wearing these. Like, I just don't know how to fucking style this shit, okay? Maybe that's the problem. I don't know how to fucking style this shit. I see women wearing this shit, and like, even in the picture, maybe I should show you guys the picture. I'll do that. I'll show you guys the picture from Amazon. And then you guys tell me, oh shit, hold on. In order for me to do that, let me make this bigger real quick. First of all right, I'm fucking wearing, this doesn't even match. I don't even know why I took this picture, to be quite honest with you, and I'm wearing my slippers, so that doesn't fucking help me much. Hold on a second. All right, let me go to my orders here. Like, they look cute on the girl, and I feel like when I put them on, they just don't fucking look good, dude. Like, I don't know. I have a lot of trouble styling. Oh my God, this was always my crux, I guess you could say, right? When that was the style, when people wore these types of things, the pants that are, hold on a second. All right. When people wear, you know, like the wide leg pants, is that I always have a problem with shoes. I feel like they're so hard. Like with skinny jeans, I feel like shoes are so easy. You could go with a boot that's high. You could go with a bootie, like a short boot. You could go with a sneaker. They look good. Like, I feel like any shoe pretty much goes with like a fucking skinny jean type of look. But with like wide leg pants, shoes, I find so fucking hard. So hard to match shoes with wide leg pants. Is anybody else like with me on this? I think the wide leg pants look so cute on other people, but on me, I just don't like the way they look. I like the way I look in a bell bottom. Like, I like the way my body looks. I feel like when I wear a wide leg pant, I have very broad shoulders, okay? I don't know what my body type is. I forgot because there's actually like these things you can do and you can figure out your body type, and I forget what mine is. But I know I have very broad shoulders, and my shoulders are, I think, wider than my waist or as wide as my waist. I mean, my hips. So when I wear a wide leg pant that's just like straight, I feel like it just makes me look like a box. Like I feel like I just look like a big rectangle. Where I see other girls that look cute in them when they're not as wide at top. You know what I'm saying? If they have like maybe wider hips and then the wide leg pants and then they're kind of smaller up top, they look cute. On me, not so much. But anyway, I see women wearing these and I'm like, oh, I'm like, these look cute on them. But then when I try them on, I'm like, oh, I just like, what do you do with this? Number one. And number two, like, I don't even know why I fucking ordered these. Well, they were free. So granted, they're nice pants. Like they're nicely made and shit, but they just don't fucking look right on me, dude. Hold on a second. Plus, they're just not for now. Like, they're more of, like, something I feel like I would wear in the spring. But I'm like, I don't even know how you fucking style these things. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting old and I don't know how to fucking dress anymore. Like, I thought I used to dress cool. And now I feel like I just fucking dress like an idiot. Like, I don't know. I just don't know how to dress anymore. It's so hard. Like, I see other older women in my age. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? And this righteousness come from God through faith in Jesus Christ, who all believed, and there is no distinction, for all have sinned and falling short of the glory of God. Well, thank you for the prayer, dude. All right. I don't know. It's weird, but thank you. All right. All right. Now, granted, I just tried the pants on with what I had on already, so this is not a good representation, okay, of this. But I was like, oh, it looks cute in the picture. And then when I try them on, I'm like, yeah, no. Yeah, no. All right, hold on. Here's the other problem. I noticed in the comments people calling you Leona. They could continue doing that, Queenie. I hope they do, actually. Whatever. Fucking Leona. It's so stupid. How are you doing here so far? I'm doing, quite okay. Thanks for asking. All right, so here's the picture, and I'm like, okay, they're short. I guess they hit the right spot on me. I think it's my ankles, okay? Now that I'm looking at it in comparison, because look on me, it looks fucking weird. I have extremely skinny ankles for some reason, dude. My ankles are like unnaturally fucking tiny, and then big feet. So I'm just fucked. But I'm like, what shoe do you wear with this? I guess, like, she has sneakers on, and that's cute for, like, the summer. But, like, I'm not going to walk around right now with my ankles sticking out. Like, that's fucking freezing. But, like, I just feel like it looks fucking weird on me. And it doesn't look weird on the model in the picture. Like, I feel like this just looks bizarre. It looks strange. I do. My ankles look like, I look like a fucking seagull. Like, I have little seagull legs. You think they look better on me, Miss Blue? See, now, do you wear a boot? Do you wear a sneaker? Do you wear, I could see these with, perhaps, some fucking, for fuck's sake. I am no model, by the way, but blowfish sneakers. Oh, maybe like Hey Dudes or something. I don't know. Maybe those would look cute. Like, this is so out of my comfort zone and so not my style, dude. Like, that's so not my style. Here's the weird thing, right? Yeah, I think tennis shoes. I love when people say tennis shoes. Sorry, I'm not like making fun of you. It's just like I think that's just such a weird name, but I know it's like it's a regional thing. Like, people say things in different places. They call them, like we say soda. Some people say pop. Some people say tennis shoes. We call them sneakers or kicks. I call them kicks usually, but that's like a 90s freaking thing. Anyway, what's blowfish shoes? Like the brand Blowfish? You think they look cute? See, I think they look so fucking weird on me. I don't know. I'm like, they look weird. All right, granted, I'm wearing my fucking slippers. By the way, these slippers are so bomb. Hold on, I'll show you them. I have them on right now. I bought these when we went down to my in-laws house because I do not like walking around barefoot like at people's houses or in my socks. And so I just wanted to have a slipper because like she had my mother-in-law has like nice, like light carpet and shit. So I don't want to wear my shoes in her house. So I like to be, respectful. But I bought these. They're like wannabe Uggs. I got them at Marshall's and they were like 20 bucks. They're, what is this? Minnetonka. Granted, they don't have it's not the shearling that they have in the Uggs. So it's like a faux fur, but they're fucking awesome. I mean, highly recommend. It's so weird because they sold these as like a shoe in the shoe department, like in Marshall's. Like they weren't in the slipper section. They were in the with the shoes. And like they have a very nice sturdy bottom, but these are, oh my God. I didn't think I was going to like them as much as I do because it's kind of nice. Like when you're like, especially when you're getting out of bed in the middle of the night and you just want to like put a fucking slipper on. You know what I'm saying? I actually wore them out today. Like I wore them to Walmart. It's like I'm going to Walmart with my slippers on. I got new Uggs for Christmas, but I mean, I'm not a big fan of like the fake shearling, but I mean, for 20 bucks, like I'm sorry, you just can't go fucking wrong with these. So if you could find them, they're real sweet on the outside. They're just shearling, they're not like the Uggs where it has the wool, I guess it is. I don't know. What the fuck is an Uggs? I have no idea. I just know, oh my God, it was so nice to put on a brand new pair of Uggs. They were like so tight and like fluffy. My old Uggs, if I showed you guys, you would be like, Leanna, like it's time to let go. They're literally like so loose on me now because the fuzz inside is just completely smushed down. Like, so, oh, these are great KV bells. I love them. I was looking at these and then they had the ones with like the thicker bottoms, like the trendy Uggy looking one, Uggy, the trendy like Ugly looking ones. But I was like, I don't know, these, I don't like when the bottoms are like too thick and then I don't know, it feels like you can't flex your foot. So I'm getting old and I'm like starting to think about foot health, because I don't want to have fucked up feet when I get old. So I don't wear heels anymore. So Uggs are brutally made. I know, CK, don't tell me. Just don't tell me. But, all right, so you guys don't think these are terrible. Because, see, I look at them, and I'm like, these just look so stupid on me. Like, I keep putting them on, like, oh, I'm going to try wearing these today. And then I'm like, nope, sorry, not happening. So, all right. Maybe I'll try them. But, anyway, as far as the pants go, if anybody's interested in them, I can share a link with you guys on my like community page or something because they're very well made. They're like a denim. I didn't buy the white ones because me and white just we don't go together. But I've been like really trying to get into like wearing more lighter neutral colors, because my wardrobe, like, I mean, I don't know if you could tell, but there's just all black almost. I've been trying to like get into like wearing lighter colors and like not wearing so much black all the time like I always have. So I kind of like the neutral look. I'm into like the neutrals right now. So you think they look good? I don't know. Like I think my ankles look like little sticks coming out of the bottom. Like I just wish they weren't so flared out. I'm trying to get used to this whole concept though. They don't look as wide on you in the picture. Wait, on you as in the picture. Really? I thought in here, and now I'm realizing it's because, well, also, all right, her ankle's on an angle here, but like, I have really fucking weirdly small ankles, huh? Like, look at my fucking ankle, dude. Like, what's wrong with it? And then I have these big, flat feet. Oh, what the fuck did God do to me? Like, really, I got so fucked in, like, the fucking foot department. Like, why am I a size fucking 9.5 shoe? These are a 10, these fucking things. I had to get a 10. I tried on a 9, and they were, like, like, they fit, but they, like, I like to have a little extra room. And I'm like, dude, I just got fucked. Like, I got fucked with teeth and well, boobs, and then, my feet. Like, God was just like, fuck you, Liana. So, it is. That's the problem. It's out of my normal, comfort zone. I like to normally, like, I don't love skinny jeans. Like, I don't like when they're super tight on the ankle, but I like my jeans to fit tight from here, right, to like here, to my knee. I just don't look good. I've tried them on so many times, like the straight leg, wide leg pants. And I see so many girls wearing them and they look so cute. But then I put them on and I'm like, I feel like I look very, what's the word? Matronly. Like, I feel like I look very mommy-ish. I mean, like, I guess that's what I am, right? But I don't know. I just feel like I look very stocky looking and I can't think of the word. Frumpy. I feel like I look frumpy in them. That's a fucking word. That's the word. Like, do I have any slacks up here? I don't know. I have like other wide leg pants as long as they're tight on my thigh and then go straight down. But if they're like loose and then, I don't know. I'm so picky with pants, dude. And then like my pants, like, see, these are shorter than I would typically like my pants. Like, I'm very, very picky with the length of my pants. And I think that's why these are also like kind of freaking me out, because I like my pants just a little bit. It depends on what type of pant it is. I mean, this is supposed to be short, obviously, but there, like, if I have like a skinny jean or like a tapered pant, it needs to end pretty much right at the top of my ankle bone, like the little bone that sticks out. I will like fold them under. Like, I don't like any bagginess on my pants. And then when I have wide leg pants on, they have to sit on top of my shoe. If they're like these sweatpants that I have on right now, they like shrunk in the wash and they're like an inch above my shoe, and I don't like it. My husband's like, I'm like, these shrunk, and he's like, what do you want them dragging on the floor? I'm like, yeah, I kind of do. Like, I kind of like when they cover your shoe a little bit and like just hit the floor. I don't know. I'm so picky with that shit, like, which is so weird, but I don't know. I'm weird. You're 5'11"? No way, Bella. See, and Bella, when I go in the, like, this shoe aisle, I'm always, like, standing there like a DSW, and I'm like, hi, you're a normal 9.5. I'm only 5'4". Hi. I don't know what happened, dude. I just got big feet. You know what I think it is? I have no arch in my foot. Like, there's nothing. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see, but I don't have like an arch. Like, it might look like it now, but when my foot's flat on the ground, there's just no arch. And maybe that's why it just spreads to a 9. I don't know. I can't do heels. I can do a heel. Oh, you want to see the cute pair of shoes I got? Hold on. Wait, I gotta take these off. I almost just walked away without this. Hold on. They're not the most comfortable, but I couldn't resist. Oh, wait, and I'll show you the bag. Hold on. I'll show you 3 of the bags. Okay, you ready? I'll take these pants off the screen and we'll go full screen here. All right, so I couldn't resist these. They were on, like, I'll probably never fucking wear them, but they were on there. And I was like, they're just so cute. I don't know. I don't have any, like, fun shoes. Like, I would never buy these, right? Because I would think to myself, what the fuck am I wearing this with on a normal basis? But, since they were through the Amazon thing, I was like, and I don't really have to pay for them. I said, you know what? They're cute for, like, I don't know when the fuck I'll ever wear them, but I thought they were cute. Are they comfortable? No, because they're fucking heels, and heels are not comfortable. But I have these things. I always put these in my heels. Oh, not these. Sorry, these are the wrong ones. I have the ones that go on the little, this part, and it does help a little bit. So that was that. Shoes. So they're cute. I mean, they're pretty well made. Not terrible. They're loud, though, which I'm not a fan of. So I miss my friend George, because I used to bring my shoes, and I used to make him put rubber on the bottom of all my shoes so they didn't make noise, because I hate loud shoes. Oh, all right. So anyway, then I ordered some bags, because I really wanted, I don't really carry bags that much, but I was like, you know what? When you go out sometimes and you want to just have like a nice cute bag to like match. So I ordered this one, which this one's kind of just plain. It's kind of just like a, I don't know. It's just like a fucking boring, you know what I'm saying? Like, basic ass fucking bag. But, like, I have no light colored bags. And I'm not, like, a name brand whore. I really don't care. Especially if I'm just, like, trying to match an outfit. You know what I'm saying? Like we're going somewhere and I just want an outfit that, I mean, a bag that matches my outfit. I don't need a whole bunch of bags. So I got that one. And then I ordered this one. I saw this one, which this one's actually really cute. It's like, I don't know. It's like a saddle bag. I don't have anything in it right now, so it kind of looks weird. Like, I feel like this is more summer. I liked it too because it had silver on it. And like, again, I don't care if it's like Coach or anything, but like, I like that it has this little pocket on the side so you don't have to dig through your bag. Look, you could just put your phone in there and then like, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to have to like dig for your phone because you know it's in one of the two little side pockets right here. So I thought that was pretty cool. I didn't know that when I ordered it, but you know, it's just a basic bag. I don't think it's real leather or anything like that, but I like that it had silver hardware on it because I feel like, especially with neutral colors like this, it's always gold all the time. And I wear silver, like gold or white gold. So I felt like that one was cute. I should probably take my phone out of here because later. This one's my favorite though. I'm not into big bags normally. Like I usually don't carry them. But again, this is through the Amazon Vine program. So like, I'm like, you know what? I might as well take advantage and get things that I wouldn't normally buy myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I probably wouldn't have purchased this at the store, but since I'm just doing it for, you know, the review purposes, I was like, oh, this is cute. It looked cute in the picture. And so now I got a multitude of, you know, neutral colored bags. So if I ever do want to carry a bag, I don't have to like worry about it. You know what I'm saying? But this one's my favorite one because I'm not really a big bag carrier. I prefer little bags like this. So I got this one. And these come in different colors too. You don't have to only get this one. And again, if you're like me and you really don't give a fuck about the name brand, or if it has a name brand, this one is cute. You know, just for like, again, you just want to match your little, you know, outfit maybe for the day. And you're just like, oh, I need a white bag. You know how many times that's happened to me? Like where we've been going out somewhere and I just want to have like a light colored bag. And I have an old vintage Dooney and Bourke bag, but it doesn't go with everything. So I thought this would be cute for the summer. Not really right now because like white bags, I don't know about white bags in the winter, but this one I actually really like and it's so soft. And if you're interested, I mean, if you want, it comes with, you know, an optional strap so you could, you know, use it as a crossbody bag. But I just think like this is cute for like, you know, if you're going out to dinner and you have a nice outfit on, and you just want to grab like a cute, hey Jules, and you just want to grab a cute, Jules, your dog is so cute. Oh my God. I saw that picture. I want one so bad. My son wants one too. So yeah, so that was that. That was just all the pocketbooks I ordered. And then the rest of it's a lot of nail stuff. And I ordered a lot of travel bags. So I'll do, you know, some type of video. So yeah. But I thought it was cute. I love Dooney and Bourke great bags. Actually, the Dooney and Bourke one that I have is it Dooney and Bourke? I think it is. It's my mom's. It's like vintage. It's old Dooney and Bourke. It's a really nice bag though, but it's like a very classic looking bag, but I don't know. All right, I'm going to put this back on. It's very expensive to build an office wardrobe. What, this thing behind me? Are you talking about this thing? This thing wasn't actually that much money, dude. Honestly. This is IKEA's pack system, okay? And you can make it for very cheap. I have a shelf up there with the lights. You don't need to have the lights. I don't know if you guys could see. You see the lights up there? And it's a fucking mess. But I need to organize it, but I'm just lazy. You know, I keep my belts in there, but they're just like thrown in there. But I have all my pants. This one's, I don't know how that happened. I got to go through my clothes and get rid of things. But I think each unit by itself costs, I don't know, maybe a couple $100, honestly. And you could customize it. Like, I didn't need to get the glass. I just wanted it with the lights. So, you are the best day ever in your life? I'm the best day. That's weird, dude. But thank you. I guess I appreciate that. But yeah, you don't have to have the glass. You could just do like the regular wood drawers. I wanted to get this in my closet in my bedroom, but I felt like when you go into IKEA, they have the clothes like this. Like they have like 5 shirts hanging in the closet, and it's really hard to imagine how many fucking shirts you're gonna actually put in there. And I obviously look at this. I mean, this is just a fucking disaster behind me. I'm kind of embarrassed, to be honest with you. Like I literally just throw everything up here. I have like old candles that I haven't finished burning. What else? Nail polish. It's a fucking mess. Oh, I also got this through the Amazon Vine. It's a little baby nail lamp. Yeah. Like I need more junk, right? But anyway, I got all my nail booklets over here. That's all my nail polish. So I'm like, whenever I want to color, I just come to this thing. But anyway, it's very hard to picture how many, how much clothing you could actually fit in one of these things. So I don't know. I didn't think here's the other problem with IKEA. And we were going to do our kitchen, right? With IKEA, with their kitchens. Here's the problem with IKEA. They measure everything in centimeters and meters, okay? Because it's a European company. And we measure everything in inches. So our closet, right? Like your standard closet in America is usually 6 foot, right? Like if you have the shitty closet, like I have, like not a nice walk-in, you have like the 6 foot by whatever it is deep, 3 feet maybe, deep closet. So this thing, right? You would think it would go the whole 6 feet, but it doesn't. It's like just under 6 feet, and there's about like there would have been about this much room like just sitting there not being used in the closet. So that's why I ended up just buying this whole system, and then I put it up in here. I built it myself. I was so proud of myself. But yeah, oh, and I got a lighting fixture I got to do too. I got to review. I bought a new lighting fixture for my bedroom. But you do use meters? I never use a meter. Like I have no idea what, like I can't even imagine a meter in my head, So anyway, so this would not fit in my closet wall to wall. Like there would have been like a weird gap in my closet. So that's why I did this. So like my plan was like, oh, I'll put my winter clothes, like my dress clothes are over there, like stuff that I typically don't wear all that often, although it's a fucking mess right now and I really need to go through it. Like there is just stuff in here that like I'm never going to wear, and I don't know why I'm still holding on to it. Well, because I'm a hoarder. That's why. As you can tell by all the shit behind me, but look, like I'm never going to wear some of this shit. Here, why did I buy this? Hold on. There's shit on the floor that I can't get in here. Like this. Like, Leanna, what were you thinking? Why did I fucking purchase this? I'm never gonna fucking wear this jazzy fucking rhinestone outfit, but I own it just in case. I'm never gonna fucking wear this shit. Ever. Ever. Okay? I'm not gonna wear it. Ugh. I bought this. And like, where am I wearing this? I don't know. I'm never wearing it. I just have a bunch of shit that I'll probably never wear. But, I always say to myself, I'm like, oh, what if I want to get dressed up? Like, I need to hold on to it. What is this? Oh, okay. I'm just knocking shit off the shelves here. Yeah. It's all clothes that I'm never gonna fucking wear. I really do need to go through things. Like, why do I have that thing? Like, I've been staring at that thing, and I'm like, I should probably just get rid of it. Like, I'm never gonna fucking wear it, but here I am holding on to it. Like, that's a lot of rhinestones, Leanna. What the fuck are you thinking? It looked cute, but I have the shoes to match it too. I bought that years ago. It was probably like kind of cool. Like, I fucking bought these years ago. I never fucking wore these. Why the fuck did I buy these? I was like, I just wanted them. And I never fucking wore them. I'd feel so fucking weird wearing these out of the house. They're like Michael Jackson sneakers. Like, what was I thinking? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck was I thinking? They look cute on my little shoe shelf in my room, but like, who the fuck is wearing these? Not me. I'm not fucking wearing these. Hell no. What the fuck was I thinking? Look at this shit. Like, they don't even look good. They just look stupid. What was I thinking? I don't know what the fuck. Like, they almost look like orthopedic shoes with rhinestones, like bedazzled. Like, what the fuck on earth was I thinking? But, like, I also don't want to get rid of them. I never worn these out of the house. Like, look how clean the fucking bottom is. There's, like, just a little bit of lint that stuck to them because I never actually fucking wear them out of the house. Because where am I going with those? I know as soon as I walked out of the house with those. I don't know. You know what? I think that was probably during my midlife crisis era. Because I did. I went through like a little bit of a midlife crisis a few years ago because I was like, I don't know, man. When you hit your 30s and 40s, it's just like you want to still look cool, but like, you know, but you don't want to. I can't dress the way I used to dress, but I still want to look like I fucking care about like life, unlike I do right now because I'm literally like freezing. But like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's so hard to dress good like when you get older. So I felt like that was like a compromise in some way. Like, oh, I'll just get really fucking crazy shoes. And yeah, didn't fucking, I don't know. Everybody, you know what it was? I used to go places and everybody always used to be like, why are you so dressed up? Because I would wear heels everywhere. And I would be like, I'm actually not dressed up. I'm actually just wearing my normal clothes. I like to wear pants. You know, like I like to wear, this is what I like to wear. I'm not dressed up. I'm in my normal clothes. Because for some reason, normal clothes is like what I'm wearing now. Now it's like everybody's like always, I feel dressed down all the time. And I don't, like I never felt comfortable leaving my house in sweatpants. I felt like I was leaving my house in pajamas. Now I don't give a shit. But years ago, I was very weird about it. Like I didn't want to leave my house in sweatpants. Now I don't mind, you know? I'm like, whatever. I leave my house in sweatpants all the time, but you know, I don't know. I just like, I used to get really dressed up all the time and people would always have comments. And then I felt like I started dressing down to match my like environment because I felt too dressed up all the time. Like I'm bringing Jesse to hockey. I think it started when I had Jesse. Because, you know, I'm like, I'm bringing like my kids somewhere and like all the moms are wearing like sweatsuits. And then like, here comes me with heels on. Like I feel weird. Especially when he was in a stroller. Like, I feel like when you see moms that are walking with heels in a, like, walking a stroller, I'm like, girl, just give it up. Like, just put your fucking flats on, dude. It's so much easier. You're going to be chasing a kid around in heels? Like, no, it's just not going to happen. It's just not going to work. Did you guys, I don't know if you guys were in here earlier. I showed my sign. I don't know if everybody saw it. I'm very proud of it. This is going to be, if I go to, I had, actually put, I made this today. I actually had like leaves up here, so it's not fully done yet, but I was gonna put like leaves to look like my website, but I was like debating just making this black, and then I don't know, it's pretty cool about, right? This is what I love to do. Okay, right here, this, I want to do this for like a living. This is what I used to do for a living, was fucking make signs. Because I just fucking love signs. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I just love signs. Like, they're so fucking cool. I don't know. Like, I just feel like that's so awesome. I just realized something. This line should be moved down like 10 notches. I fucked this all up, dude. Because I had a... It was a mess. The fucking Cricut sucks. This is when you make shit like this. This is when you start realizing I fucking hate the Cricut and I need a regular vinyl cutter because the Cricut is too... These stupid mats are annoying as fuck. Like, if I did that on a regular vinyl cutter, it would have been so much easier. But anyway. Yeah, it's simple. I try to keep it pretty simple. It matches all my labels and everything, kind of. So, I do my labels in that... Well, these are my latest ones. This one's kind of messed up. By the way, there's still some clean cotton candles left on the website. I think there's like 6 of them left. Don't mind my hands. There's still paint on them because I was just painting something before I came live with you guys. But these are like gold. They got like a gold finish to them. They're cool. So There's still, yeah, there's still 6 candles left. I'm not like pushing them because I feel like if I go to a fair, I could bring them with me. So I'm kind of like, whatever. If you buy them, if they get sold, they do. And if they don't, they don't. Oh, and you got your earrings? I almost didn't even see your order. I was like, what the hell? Because I think you ordered right after Christmas. And I was like, I happened to be like going in the app for some reason. And I'm like, oh my God, I didn't like, usually I get a notification if I get an order. But like, for some reason, I didn't get yours. But I was so glad I checked the app when I did. I hope you enjoy them. Please let me know how, how they are when you wear them. I got a whole bag over here. Oh, that was another thing I got. I got one of those like spinny things, racks that you put like the earrings on to like display them. So if I go to a show, because I got this whole bag of little earrings that I made that are on my website. But they're kind of I just threw them in here because I just took them off the rack because I kept knocking this stupid thing off the rack. So I figured they're safer in there. I did send you I don't even remember what I sent you, Alicia. Oh shit, is Beef Eggs in here? I just sent her candles and I forgot to tell her. I sent her a tray along with her candles and I forgot to tell her that the tray has like a weird finish on it because I tried to put this stuff on it. So, hey Huck. Huck's in the house. Huck. How you doing, girl? It's such a mess in here. Oh my God. I do vape from time to time. Instead of smoking cigarettes. The vape's good. I can't do that one like Laura has, that like the one that makes all the fucking noise. Like this is like, listen. You can't even hear it. Right? Do you hear this? I don't like the vapes that have like the weird flavors in them anyway. Like this is tobacco flavored and I enjoy cigarettes and I enjoy the flavor of them. So I go with this one. This one's actually, I mean, look, it's all bad for you, whether it's a vape or whatever. Hey Moonchild, how you doing, girl? I have to wait to February and January to see what I've got for February. What do you mean? Go to dolls. You really have to do a website. I have fake lashes on. Could you guys tell? That was another thing I ordered because I typically wouldn't wear them, but these were really cute because they were very natural looking. I'm not into like the really like crazy fake lashes. I suck at putting these things on though. Like really suck. Like I'm terrible at it. All right, you could probably tell. This camera is fucking horrible on this thing, but what do you call it? These look so natural. They're just like very natural looking, just a little more length. I don't like the ones that look like fucking fans. Like, speaking of fake lashes, that was another rabbit hole I got sucked down the other night. And I don't know how many of you guys are familiar with this girl, but you guys know that girl Michaela. Fucking the makeup girl. She's on TikTok. I can't fucking stand this bitch. I never liked her. Never liked her. No, they don't actually touch my glasses at all, which is great because that's another thing I can't stand. Like, I don't wear these normally. I just wanted to try them on. I wouldn't, I don't wear them normally. I'd probably only wear them if I was, like, going out. But, because I have a lot of trouble putting them on. No, you know which my favorite, absolute favorite, if you're ever going to wear the false lashes? It's the ones that go under your lashes. Those are the best. I mean, I have those. Oh, all right. So, Lacey, have you seen her fucking sad fishing shit? I was watching Rich Lux last night, and I don't know why. I never liked him, but he's kind of cute. Like, he's kind of like, I kind of like him. I kind of think he's cute. With his makeup on, like, that always, like, used to bother me for some odd reason, but I kind of like him. But she's, like, sad. She's doing this fucking sad fishing thing. And you know what? It got me thinking of, like, our community again, okay? Obviously, it's on a different scale. Michaela's a huge TikTok star, but there's channels that cover her all the time because she does this shit publicly and then she cries about it. It's just like Laura. There's so many of these fucking personalities out there that do this shit, okay? So she goes on And she's fucking sad fishing. Hold on. Michaela Noguera. And like people cover her because first of all, she's a fucking liar. She's you know, she's doing all these fucking sponsorships and everything, and then like, you know, one day she hates the makeup, the next day she likes it all of a sudden. Oh, she's so annoying. Kim Kardashian. Hold on. Let me do this. Kim Kardashian. Yes, she's a rage baiter. That's exactly what she is. What's up with her and Jeffree Star? Jeffree Star is calling her bullshit out. That's what's up. Which, like, he's his own fucking crazy. I mean, I'm not, you know. Did I just, like, fucking, what did I just do? Hold on. Go. What the fuck just happened here? Okay, that was weird. I accidentally went backwards. All right, I think she denies that there's a channel on here that has her, okay? But she denies that it's her channel, which is so fucking weird. I don't know why. But all right, since I believe around Christmas, she's been doing these posts where she's basically trying to sad fish. That's the only way I could explain it. Okay, she's trying to fucking sad fish people here. I wish I could find just like her. Hold on, the channel that's all right here. She says this is not her channel, by the way, and it's funny because there's people commenting. Hold on. Oh Jesus, here's another catfish. I'm like so done with a lot of these makeup people because the filters that they're using are so over the fucking top that I don't believe them anymore. You know, with all these sponsorships and everything, it's like, how could I ever possibly believe a fucking word you say when you're being paid to say this shit? All right, let's go on here. And then from there, I'll find the videos where she's sad fishing. I don't know why it breaks them up on here. And I think it's because, and they're not all on here. Not all the sad fishing videos are on here. So, all right. So here's the one she did on Christmas. Okay. And then it's like, she's like, oh, don't ask me about it. But it's like, dude, you're putting this shit out. Yes. I have a video about that on my channel, Missy. That mascara. I have the mascara, actually. It was on my desk over here. I don't know where it went. But, all right. She's always fucking, ugh. Oh, I just had some extra time. Oh, wait, all right, hold on. I gotta go back one. They can't, hold on. I think it's this one. What the fuck? Hold on. We're on the wrong, why is it not playing? Oh, the filters are ridiculous. All right, we're on the Christmas nails. Why is it? I had to see it. Now, mind you, her views like skyrocketed after she started doing these videos, and they're saying that TikTok's coming down. So, like, you know, she's clearly had. Okay, so now, wait, hold on a second. Sorry, it's so loud. All right, here's the next one. I don't know why they're out of order. How about not use filters? Oh, look. Oh, shit. She has the same drawer as me. Huh. CK, she has the most oh, you guys can't hear it? Are you fucking kidding me? Wait a second, why can't you guys hear it? Oh shit, extreme close-up, sorry. What the fuck? All right, hold on. She's so annoying. She's sad fishing, basically. Hold on a second. And like so many people are calling her out because it's like, dude, like everybody's allowed to have problems, okay? Nobody's, you know, it's fine. You could be sad. Tell me if you can hear it now. Or she's not talking.
I wish I could share.
Tell me if you could hear it. All right, I'll go back to the first one then. Holy shit. I suck at YouTube.
If I came on here.
All right. Let me know if you can hear it. Yeah, her voice is like nails on the chalkboard. She does this fake Boston accent, okay? So she's like, instead of saying like Kim Kardashian or probably how it would come out in a normal Boston accent, it'd be like Kim Kardashian. Like they'd say it just a little bit different. She's like Kim Kardashian.
Like
don't
she's
have
so,
it in me
it's to get so super extreme. Dressed up for Christmas this year.
All right. So this is the first video.
If I came on here and told you I was excited about Christmas today, that would be a lie. And I don't want to do that. I'm such a positive person to the point where it could be considered chronic. I'm the type of person, whether I'm sad, happy, whatever, I'm going to get up, put on my Christmas jammies, and do candy cane eyeliner. Even if...
I don't know why it irks the fuck out of me, but I hate when people do that. They like just, dude, put that shit on your hand, bro. You're touching your face that has bacteria on it with the thing, and then you're putting it back in there. So you're just putting bacteria back into the bottle. Like, please don't do that. Please wash your hands and then put it on the back of your hand and go like that. I can't, oh, it makes me sick when people, just, I don't know why, it's just because it's gross, dude, to be touching the thing on your face and then putting it back in the bottle. It's fucking gross. I guess if your fucking face is clean, I don't know. Just why are we dripping things on our face? Like, just, I don't know. It's just one of those internet things that irks me like this when people are like showing things and they're like, oh, look, I got these nail tips. You know, and they got to like tap everything, which by the way, this was another item I got. These are like just nails you just like put on. So I got to try those. I actually got 2 sets of those. I can't wait to try those actually because these need to be done. All right.
I'm not looking forward to today. This is probably the first Christmas in my life that I don't want to celebrate it. And I'm okay with that because I know I have a lifetime of Christmases. Use the Rem Beauty Foundation. By the way, I completely recognize how privileged and blessed I am to even have a Christmas to celebrate at all. This has been, like I said, the haddest year of my life.
Haddest.
I've gone through things.
You see that? The haddest year in my life. Like that is, dude, I've been up to Massachusetts so many times. That is not how fucking people from Boston talk. They do not say haddest.
This year I never thought I would have to experience. I actually debated for a couple days. Do I even...
There was actually videos. There's an old video of her from like back in the day. She has absolutely no accent because not everybody that lives in Massachusetts has that accent. But she had no accent. And so like, you know, she's been accused of faking it. Like,
I want to celebrate Christmas because it's just not jolly. I need to be with my family. I need to be around people. And I feel a little selfish about that, but I know it's the right thing to do. Last 2 weeks have been extremely had. I've been...
Had.
If I...
All right, so then, hold on. She goes on, which is fine. Like, she's allowed to be sad and
don't
shit.
have it in me.
But this is like
that.
All right, now she starts crying.
Never my goal. Anyways, that's a side topic. Side topic.
Oh, wait.
Off track.
I think I'm on the wrong one. Hold on. This is the next one in this series.
A prime rib slice.
All right. She starts crying. Her filter is like glitching the fuck out on the side of her face, by the way.
I wish I could share. I really do wish I could. Not fucking ruining this candy cane eyeliner. No, ma'am. I guess my goal in 2025 is...
I will say, like, the fucking eyeliner is fucking crazy. I would never be able to do that. It's pretty cool.
Maybe to be more open. It's scary as fuck. I used to love being open. I used to blurt everything out. But, it's just different now.
So she's going to get on here. She's going to tell everybody how she's so sad. And, you know, oh my God, it's been the hottest year of my life. But then, like, this is one in, like, many videos that she kept doing. And so, like, all these, you know, drama people are, like, calling her out because she keeps sad fishing. And then she's not telling people what to do. So then, of course, people are speculating, right? Once they speculate, then she turns around and she starts, you'll see. I'll show you.
My makeup is looking good. I'm going to use the Makeup by Mario concealer. This has been a go-to because my skin is so dry. I acted so happy in my video yesterday and it was all fake. I was so not happy. I didn't know what to do. This is a job at the end of the day and I got to do my job. It's like,
okay, if it's a job at the end of the day, then just do the job and stop fucking telling everybody that you're so sad and you have so much going on in your life. And then when people, show concern for you, they're, I think her husband's coming out of the fucking closet, but that's just me. That's just me.
kind of dystopian, like acting happy when it's not real. I don't want to come on here miserable all the time. So I don't know what to do.
This girl's been caught on so many lies, like already, like people have called her out. There's a whole like subreddit about her with all the fucking lying that she does with products and just a whole fucking host of things. Like you'd have to go back and look, but
I'm not saying I'm having to change a hat because I don't want to
change a hat.
speak too soon, but like,
all right, so she's just misleading everybody,
I don't like that. Never my goal. Never my goal. Anyways, that's a side topic. Side topic. I'm going off track. I want you to think I'm ungrateful for this year because I am not. Like, this year was filled with insanely incredible things. Sometimes you go through things.
Mind you, this girl is making hundreds, and I mean, she's rich. She's set. What's her name? Michaela.
And the pain
She's really like a TikTok person.
and the grief that comes with
What in the space balls is up with that alien forehead? Look at her lips. She's got her filler has like migrated out of her lip, and it's so bad.
it.
You guys see her without the makeup on. It's just like, whoa, dude, whoa. Like when I put makeup on, I think it helps me look a little different, sure, but like not like if you see this girl without makeup and then you see her with her makeup, it don't even look like the same person.
Heavy.
She's very talented at makeup.
Very well, may cry a few more times today. So let's lock this in.
I mean, unfortunately, people aren't really doing the whole like big heavy makeup thing right now. It's more about like the natural glowy skin bullshit.
I don't want to be too blush heavy, so I'm just going to use Toasted Teddy. I'm going to place it a little higher than usual. I heavily debated this since last night.
Oh, she denies using filters. That's another thing.
I'm going to do a red lip.
My
2 shades. I
khakis.
think I'm going to try this one first.
All right, so she just finished in the makeup. Now, let's go back. Hold on.
If
And I'll show
I
you
came
where
on
she's...
here and told you I
There was a whole nother video where like people thought she was eating McDonald's and for some reason it's not on here. This is her without makeup. She don't even look like the same person. But anyway, there was this whole thing where she was like, eating McDonald's and then like she had like crumble cookie out and like people are like, all right, is this like a sponsored ad for McDonald's and crumble cookie? Like, you know what I'm saying? Or like you really sad. This is where she
get ready
starts,
with me to get my shit together. Because currently
this is another one.
it's not. Oh, my skin. Time to get my act together. I want to do a little self-care day, try to get myself together a little bit more, and just more functional in general. Freshly tinted my brows yesterday. I only gotta fill them in a little. Throw on a little bit of that Rare Beauty
Girl, you don't need to fill your brows in. They look like you already did them.
brow gel. My eyes are all fucking red and puffy from crying myself to sleep every night, but I'm still gonna try to do an eye look. I'm gonna use the ABH Fall Romance palette.
That's actually really pretty.
Baddie mode.
I just bought myself a new palette, which I haven't bought one in years. I bought it's called the Stone Cold Fox palette. I felt like it was like it's got cooler tones in it. It's I don't know. I was in the market for a new palette, even though I have tons of them. I needed a new one. Mine are looking a little beat up, You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying?
I just say it has been so interesting watching the public perception of me being sad. Like, just seeing everybody's opinions and shit. The amount of people that are like, she can't be sad. She set up a tripod. It takes 2 seconds.
I don't know why, but her voice is off with the, like, mouth. It's not matching up for some reason.
Tripod. And I'm a content creator. We create content with tripods. Definitely people who did not.
I'm a content creator.
Not watch my old content. Like, old Michaela. You weren't there in the beginning. Yeah, that content could seem, like, out of left field, but that
I don't
ready
know
with me to get my shit
so
together.
wait, hold on.
It's currently
This is all
shit. Yeah.
on TikTok. It's all like one video, but I guess because YouTube only allows a certain amount, they break it up.
No, like, I'm not telling you exactly what's going on because I literally can't. But I will when I can. I enjoy making content so much, but I'm like not okay. So it's hard for me to like sit in front of the camera and be like, let's do a makeup tutorial. And
But you're doing that.
and like be all happy and shit. So I'd rather just like be real about how I'm feeling and still try to keep going. And literally, who's forcing you to watch it? I don't know why my views are skyrocketing.
See, like, she's doing that same shit Laura does, you know, and all these people are like, who's forcing you to watch? It's like, dude, you're on fucking YouTube. Like, you're on, like, well, she's on TikTok mainly, but, like, you're on a public app. People are gonna watch you. You're a very famous content creator. Laura's not famous, but I'm just saying, like, these people are all the same where they're like, oh, why are people talking about me? When it's like, dude, you're putting this shit out on a fucking public platform. That's why.
Rocketing. I get that people want the tea, but, like, you don't have to watch. And then you have the people that are like, oh, she's doing it for money. Y'all are sick. Y'all monetizing mental health. Ew. Y'all are so freaking sick for that, I have to say.
That's exactly what she's doing, though. Like, it's not. She's shared all this stuff about her mental health, and then she's like, ugh, you guys are sick, you know? And it's like, well, girl, you're the one getting up here telling people you're fucking sad, and you can't sleep, and you were crying all night, and all this other shit, and like, if you didn't say that, nobody would fucking know. You know, like, nobody would know that you're sad and you can't sleep and you're crying all the time and all this shit. Like, why are you telling people and then getting mad at them when they're speculating or showing concern over your situation? It's like, you're fucking stop sharing it. Just go live or do your makeup.
Y'all just want to hate me so bad. People that just refuse to see me as a human being. They refuse, no matter what. And then you have people who are like, oh, she can't be sad because she's rich. I agree with that to an extent, but like if my mom died tomorrow,
I don't agree with that actually, because money doesn't buy you happiness.
I'm not gonna be fucking, oh my god, I'm rich, I'm fine. Like, what do you mean? Someone.
Oh, that pissed off a lot of people. There was a lot of videos made because she said that, oh, if my mom died tomorrow.
Fine. Like, what do you mean? Someone who went from poor to rich, I promise you that money does not buy happiness. It buys comfort. Then you have people who are saying, oh, she's milking it. What, am I only allowed to be sad for that 24 hours? Some traumatic.
You're milking it. See, she's like, what, am I allowed to be sad for 24 hours? No, girl, you're milking it in the sense that you keep coming on here saying that you're so sad, you can't sleep, you're crying all day, this, that, and the other thing, you're depressed, you don't want to get up and get dressed. And then, you know, you're not telling people what's going on. So it makes people feel like helpless. They're like, well, you know, the people that follow you want to help you. And the people that obviously don't like you, like, of course they're going to sit there and speculate and be like, ooh, is her husband cheating on her? You know, I heard her husband might have got some other girl pregnant. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's all these rumors going around and you know that that's going to happen. You've been an influencer long enough to know that that's what's going to fucking happen. I mean, you've been at this for years now. So, like, why are you sitting around acting all surprised that people are fucking speculating and talking shit? Like, I just don't get these people, man.
Shit's going on in my life, dude. I'll be like this for a fat minute, okay? Deal with it. At this point in the video, what, 2 minutes and 17 seconds in, and you're a hater? You're a fan.
Okay, so if you question her, right, you have to fucking, you're a hater? It's like, nah, dude.
You're a fan. I love you. Anyway,
Speaking of a fucking fan, here's my biggest fan. Right here. What's up, girl? All right.
I appreciate all the hot takes. It's very good entertainment. I'll block you if I think your take is ridiculous. That is my right as a human being. I'm not asking for you to feel bad for me. Like, you don't have to watch. You don't have to watch. I just post what is going on in my life right now.
I agree with her. You don't have to watch, but people are gonna watch.
Really. And this is it. So many people are like, because she's like setting up the tripod and the lights and like that I need to be in a psychiatric hospital. Like, guys.
I don't agree with that. Like, she obviously, this is her living, right? She still has to do her job, but like, just do your job then. Stop fucking, you know, rage baiting people, I guess, and trying to make people guess why you're so sad without telling them. There's like a whole bunch of other videos, but they're not on here. I looked on TikTok last night. I learned from like the T channels, you know?
Content, relax. People post eating videos all the time. I do it and I need to be in a psychiatric hospital? Like, what? You know, some days are better than other days. It's not linear, okay? I can wake up. Like, what do you mean?
All right.
I cannot get my lip line open.
All right, so I think that was pretty much it, but it's like, there's just so many of these people that are just so similar, right? They put these things out and then they're like, you know, why the fuck are people like, you know, questioning them, or why are you talking about it, or blah, 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 blah. It's like, girl, like, you know, you're allowed to be sad. That's cool. That's fine. You know, nobody's saying that you can't be sad. They're just like, you know, why do you keep coming on and alluding to like this thing that's going on, right? And then getting angry with people when they're curious about it, because it's a natural thing for people to be curious about, you know what I'm saying? Like what's going on in your life. You're sharing this shit publicly. It's just I don't know, maybe her views are going down, maybe she's, you know, desperate for attention. I don't know, but it's like very attention
Makeup trends
seeking.
come and go.
Whoop.
Technique, okay?
You know, and then she's going back and forth between like normal fucking
The
videos.
biggest
I don't know,
beauty
it's just
and conditioning.
it's very attention
Guys.
seeking. She gets called out a lot. Dude, those lips are terrible, man. Why did you do that? She has such pretty eyes, you know, like the blue color eyes, but like,
Patrick,
I don't know. You don't need to do that to your lips, girl.
what if I do my makeup to match my mood? Which is a little spooky right now.
Here's another one.
Like, I'm thinking black
You know, she just kept going on. This isn't.
is so my.
She claims that this YouTube channel
I
isn't
desperately-
hers. So, but like, dude, that is not her face. Like, come on, girl, with the filters. She denies using filters. Even her body, she has body filters on, because there's pictures of people, and that's like really fucked up, because again, there's little girls looking up to this girl, right? And she's giving them this really false. If you go under any of these videos and read the comments, people are like, oh my God, I wish I had your skin. It's so flawless. And it's not really her skin, dude. You're looking at a bunch of fucking post-production editing and filters and all that kind of shit. You know, so she looks insane. Like there's so much, you know, there's so much wrong about it. When you're filtering your body, right? People are saying she's filtering her body, that she's not really this thin, because there's pictures of her like, you know, where she's way heavier looking, and then she's like doing these filters that are making her look thinner than she is. And like, again, you're giving girls this unrealistic, you know, ideal like that they're supposed to reach, that's impossible to reach. Nobody's skin's ever gonna look like that in real life. If it's on a filter, yeah, it might look like that, but like it's not gonna look like that. I guarantee if you saw this girl in real life,
X has a new.
she's the makeup is like crazy.
For me to go to therapy, even.
You know,
For me to go.
when you're putting it under filters. Oh, here was another one she did. Get dressed with me to go to therapy.
Olive Garden, and we're going to the movie.
Olive Garden.
Here's the deal. I want.
Bro, I never do that Ozempic shit. That shit, you see what it's doing to people's faces? Hell no. The problem with the Ozempic is that you lose muscle, right? When you, what do you call it? When you lose muscle. So your face starts sagging. Anyway, all right, let's see. I'll show you guys. Hold on a second. Let's see. Ozempic face. You get really, like your face gets very fucked up. Hold on. It starts sagging, basically. Here's a great example. Oh God, it's so creepy looking. Like you get like hollowed out looking, because you lose muscle tone, and like your face actually starts sagging. Like look at these people. They look terrifying. Jessica Simpson, who's so pretty naturally, her face looks almost like her eyes look very hollowed out, and then her cheeks look very sunken in. And then Scott Disick, he's just, yeah, anyway, but Sharon, she's whatever, Osborne, she's got so much plastic surgery. I don't know. Oh, is that John Goodman? Holy shit, it is. I mean, he's older. He looks just kind of old. But it's like fucking people's faces up. They're starting to have that, you know, saggy, like hollowed out look. I don't know. To me, I would probably just not want to lose the weight if that's going to, you know, be the result. Yeah, that also happens when, you know, when you're fucking losing weight really quick. Anyway, so yeah. This person wants attention so fucking bad, dude. Oh my God. Anyway, so yeah, she's just, you know, she's fucking clearly attention seeking.
Want to be comfy at the movies, but I want to look cute and iconic at Olive Garden, so I have to have a balance. I think what I should do is
Who gets this dressed up to go to Olive Garden?
obvious, a sweater dress. But look at this. It's
You gotta really stay in the gym. Like, look, I'm not against it. I just don't need it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not against it if people like want to use it for weight loss. I just see some, bad results with it.
so soft and comfy and cozy, yet like
Although I don't think that happens to everybody because you guys know Plunder, right? That girl Plunder. She's on Ozempic. Well, she uses like a generic form. It's called semaglutide, which is the same thing. I think that's like the generic name. But her face doesn't look like that to me. Like she looks very good actually. I don't know exactly how old she is, but god damn is she in good fucking shape. I mean, her face looks really nice. Like I don't, she didn't get that gaunt look that a lot of people get. What's wrong? I wonder what's wrong with her. Wrong with who? Michaela? I
the
don't
pattern
know.
is iconic, stunning, beautiful, gorgeous. Because it's extremely cold outside, I'm gonna wear my wool line tights. These tights are awesome.
All right, so they're saying that this isn't like her actual body. Like there's been pictures of people that have taken photographs with her more recently.
Just for me to go to therapy, even though I want to.
And that's not how she looks
right now. I can still look cute for my first therapy
my thing's
session.
stuck.
I have this
Sorry.
cute sweater set I want to wear, but I need you to tell me if it looks like shit.
All right, I
Because
can't
I have
pause
no idea.
this.
Again, not good at fashion. So here's the set. I think this is so cute, but it could look really bad.
I can't pause this. I don't know what's going on here.
It's freezing and snowing outside.
Oh, there we go. My computer just like fucking got a mind of its own. But anyway, yeah. So I don't know. I just think it's funny because you have like just different types of people on social media where you got like people who just understand that like if you put things out publicly, then you're gonna have people talking shit, and then you got the people that are like Laura that are like, oh, it's none of your fucking business, and it's like, dude, you put this shit out on fucking on here. My doctor prescribed and my insurance would not cover it, so I just hit the track. I also took Adipex. Is that how you say it? Post-cancer, post-2 surgeries, 53 pounds. You go, girl. I mean, look, I'm all for, like, taking whatever you have to take to, like, help yourself. Like, if I'm all for it. But I just personally, I would probably try, doing some diet and exercise. Especially if I wasn't, like, that overweight where I needed to, like... if it's like a health reason that you need to take it because, your weight is, really like, you're like almost on the borderline of being diabetic or something, then, I get it. It's great. I've never taken any type of diet medication. You know what I'm doing? I want to lose a couple pounds just because my pants were starting to feel a little snug there around the holidays. I was like, oh shit. I've cut out any sugary drinks. I cheated last night. It was the first one in 12 days. I got a small Dr. Pepper, but I filled like half the cup up with ice. Dude, I never drank soda like ever. My whole life I hated soda. And I just started drinking it like recently. I don't know why. I just love Dr. Pepper. A nice cold Dr. Pepper from Panera. And and then I started like drinking it at home sometimes, like, which I usually don't do. And I was like, all right. And then I drink a lot of iced tea. That's like my worst is iced tea. Like I love fucking, I just love iced tea. So starting like the new year, I just kind of was like, all right, I'm just going to like drink water for a couple of weeks and just see if that helps. Cause why am I drinking all these unnecessary calories? You know what I'm saying? Like you're just drinking sugar basically. So I've been doing pretty good. I mean, yesterday, it's not like I'm like, oh, I'm never drinking soda or sweet drinks again. It's just like, I seriously like just wanted to, cut it out for at least, a while. Just maybe hopefully lose a few pounds and then, whatever. I'm not going to go back to drinking it like I was because it's just not good for you. But, yeah, I'm just trying to drink only water and nothing else. I do like to have, I don't know why, but I like to have soda with dinner for some reason. I don't drink it if I'm thirsty. I won't go grab soda, but I like it with dinner for some reason. So maybe it's like an old comfort thing from like when I was a kid, I don't know. I love it with pizza. Like you have to drink soda, but I've been just drinking water. I grew up like mostly drinking water because I don't know. My mom never really bought soda. If she did, she'd buy like the big bottle and it would go flat and I just wasn't like a big fan of it. She never bought any like iced tea or anything like that. When I was like young, we'd have like Kool-Aid or some shit, which, ooh, I love me some Kool-Aid. But my husband, he's like, he don't like drinking water, so he drinks like a lot of like sweet drinks, and that's what I think got me like into it, because like he always had these drinks in the house, whereas like me, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not. You're rich, stop whining, go take a look in reality. I don't think that's 100% fair, you know, to assume that just because people are rich, they're happy. I mean, everybody has problems, you know? Everybody has problems. Everybody goes through shit. It doesn't matter, rich, poor. You know, yeah, is her life easier because she could afford things? It is. It does make it harder to feel bad for people when they're loaded, you know, and you're like, okay, you know, like there's people out here that have real problems in life, and I totally, you know, understand that feeling. But I mean, I don't think it's fair, just like with these fires that are going on, that people are like, oh, well, the rich people, you know, I'm sorry, but rich people still have things that they care about, that they cherish, right? And like, I saw a video of Paris Hilton's house, and like, it's just sad to me. I don't care who it is. And like, she does, you know, she'll be fine, right? She'll go on. Her life will go on. Everybody's lives are going to go on. But like, I don't know. I don't think it's fair to just downplay people's losses because they're rich. Like, loss is loss, no matter whether you're rich or poor. If you lose things that you care about, it sucks, you know? Artwork that you collected, or, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is that you've, you know, cherished and kept and held on to, and then you lose everything, that sucks no matter what financial situation you're in. I don't care. You know, I feel the same sympathy for anybody in the situation, because I mean, shit, I lost a fucking laundry basket of my clothes and a dryer filled with my clothes, and I felt like I was like, what the fuck? Like, it was hard in a fire. So I could imagine losing my whole fucking house. Like, you know, that shit sucks. Sucks, especially when you don't have the money to replace it. I mean, you know, luckily for them, they could probably replace it, but like, you know, thank God my clothes were replaceable in a sense. But like, you know, you're talking people losing things that aren't replaceable. Maybe, you know, family heirlooms or letters or photographs, or, you know what I'm saying? You know, like if my house went on fire, I always said the first thing I would do is save like the pictures, if I could, in the basement, because like that's my whole history, my whole childhood, you know, is those pictures. That's all I have left, is that, you know, of my family and my life. Like, so I feel like that would always be the first thing that I would think of, is like losing that, those irreplaceable things like that you just can never get back. So, I mean, I don't know. I've seen people saying some really cruel things in regards to that. Like, I haven't been following the fires all that closely because, quite honestly, it just upsets me. But it's just sad, you know, no matter who it is, losing shit, you know. Yeah, is it going to be a little easier? You know, Paris Hilton has another place to go, and some other person doesn't have a place to go. I obviously feel worse for those people, but I still feel bad for her because she still went through the same thing in a sense of loss. It's still, you know, it's still a huge inconvenience to her life. And, you know, I don't know if she got her pets out, or I don't know, you know, well, the story. Some of those little couples bought their homes for $28,000 years ago and years ago, and they can never replace them now. Yeah, man, it's just, oh my God, it's so sad. Fucking crazy. Crazy. What a way to start the year off. I hope Paris got her dogs out. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, imagine you suddenly lose everything. You only have a toothbrush. Like, I can't imagine just everything just being gone like that. You know, like you leave your house and everything's just fucking gone when you come back. And I can't even imagine walking into that situation, looking around and being like, this was my fucking house at one time. It's just terrible. Fucking terrible, man. It was her beach house that she just bought. She wasn't there at the time. Oh, thank God. We have a giant firebox where our paperwork and photos are. It's the only thing I'd grab in a fire. That's what I always say. I mean, pictures to me are like so irreplaceable. Like I oh my God, I can't even like think about it. That's like my biggest fear, is a fire. There is sad all those people lost their houses, and BHB was actually making fun of them. What was she saying? What an asshole. I can't deal with these fucking assholes on here anymore, dude. I really can't. I have friends that had a house fire. It's like family friend that, my mom grew up with, and like they were devastated. They lost everything in the house fire. Hey, Mercedes girl. Mine is too, which is why I don't sleep nude. I don't sleep nude because I just don't like to. Well, that's probably a good reason too, but I mean, and I have a kid. It would be fucking weird if my son came in the room and I'm like naked. I don't know. I was never one for sleeping nude. I'm like, what if something happens? I had it happen. I told you guys the story. I woke up in the middle of the night one night and I still lived at home. It was just me and my mom at the time. It was like a year after my dad passed away. And I opened the door and my like house is just filled with smoke, and I'm like, what the fuck happened, and sure enough, in the middle of the night, the dryer somehow went on fire downstairs, and it was my clothes that were in there, and then I had another load of laundry that was like in a basket next to that, and so that all fucking got destroyed. And the basement, and there was stuff, nothing really crazy important because it all flooded. Thank God, in the middle of the night the fire put itself out. It like fucking melted the line that was going to the fridge, like for the water dispenser. And the thing just happened to turn and like turn towards the fire and put the fucking fire out. But I lost like half my wardrobe, dude, and I was like fucking devastated. Cause I was like, I was working at the time. I was like, I have to go to work. My work clothes are in the fucking dryer, and now I have nothing to wear to work. And I was like, just from that, it was like, distressing. I can imagine losing every fucking thing you need. I was like, holy shit, my clothes are gone. Like my whole fucking wardrobe just disappeared, and overnight, it was scary shit. But thank God I woke up that night. And I remember laying in my bed that night. I was thirsty and I was like debating. Like, when you wake up sometimes and you're like, like you debate with yourself. You're like, should I go get a drink? Should I just fucking go back to sleep? Like, I was like kind of, sitting there like debating with myself. And sure enough, oh my God. I thank God I got up. I mean, the fire was out. So like, it's not like if I was sleeping, it would have like, killed us or anything. But thank God it put itself out somehow, but it was just terrible, and it was a big inconvenience for us. It's just devastating, no matter rich or poor, and all the demographics have been hit by this fire. Some things money can't replace, right? And the PTSD, right? Just like right, everything. No, smoke alarms didn't go off. Nope. Well, all right, first of all, we only had one smoke alarm in the house, and I guarantee you my mom took the battery out of it because, it used to go off sometimes when she was cooking. So we only had the one smoke alarm. That was it. So I just happened to wake up in the middle of the night, and I have pictures of the fucking dryer somewhere. It was crazy, dude. The whole thing, all the knobs were burnt out. And like, I had this table that I had purchased because I had like a heat press and all that, and a sublimation printer back then. So I bought this like plastic, table from IKEA. The whole thing was like melted. I mean, it was like a pretty intense fire, dude. We were lucky. When the firemen got there, they're like, you got somebody watching over you, ladies, because they're like, you don't understand. If that thing turned the other way, it would have sprayed in the opposite direction of the fire, and like we could have died. He's like, somebody was like watching over you, and we knew it was my dad because I mean he had just passed away. Like that, it was either, I don't know if it was like the same year, like a couple of months prior. It might have been actually. It might have been the year he passed, because I remember it was in November. Because like when we called the fire department, me and my mom were like sitting outside in my car with the heat on, waiting for the firemen to get there. Oh my God, it was crazy. But yeah. But like this is like, this fire is just totally different. You're talking your whole property, your house, everything, your garage, oh my God, I can't even imagine. Oh my God, I just can't even imagine. So my mom, she would have slept through it. You know what the weird thing was? There was no smoke in my room. So like if I didn't leave my room, I wouldn't have even known anything happened. And thank God I, left, because like, carbon monoxide from a fire could kill you. And I opened my mom's room, and all I just remember is seeing like her bed, and then like about 2 feet of like just clear, and then like a fucking wall of smoke from like the, like 2 feet above her bed up to the ceiling was just like gray smoke. Like and I saw it when I opened my eyes when I opened my bedroom door, I'm like looking out into the hallway, and I'm like, at first I thought, like, do I have some shit in my eyes? Like, what's up? You know, is it my eyes? Because my house was dark, you know, but you could see, like, obviously a little bit of light coming from like outside or whatever. And I just see like just clear, and then like this line, and then it's just like gray and cloudy, and I'm like, what the fuck am I looking at, dude? Like, I was like, that's why I opened my mom's room, because I was like, am I like seeing things right now? So I turned and opened my mom's door, and then when I opened her door, I realized, okay, her room looks the same. And I'm like screaming. She's like, oh my God, what? I'm like, Mom, there's something going on. I hear water running. And I'm like, where the fuck is, like, why do I hear water? Like, just pouring out. I heard water. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it sounded like somebody was taking a shower. We had a bathroom downstairs. It sounded like somebody had the shower running. But it was just me and my mom in the house. So it was a little scary to wake up to that, you know? Jesus. Thank God, you know, it didn't get worse. So, anyways, all right, I gotta go eat something, but it was absolutely lovely spending this evening with you guys, and I'll be back, of course, sometime this week. And you know, by the way, there's still some candles left, so you know, if you're looking for a clean cotton candle in a nice little cloud vessel, you know, just head on over to the website. If not, no big deal. And I'm going to be adding some more stuff. But anyway, it was lovely talking to you folks tonight. I'm hungry. I got to eat. And I will talk to you guys again in the very, very near future. All right. Hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful night. And I'll see you next time. All right. Peace.